What's going on, y'all, man? Hey, I want to get straight into this content. I'm gonna skip the introductions, man. Got some things to do, but I got time to do this video, so I want to be able to, put my time into this video. So let's get straight into it, man. Black man gets attacked by a panel woman for being strict with a daughter. I got to hear this one. Let's see what's going on.
Don't you value like using your natural skills to make money?
No,
Like
no, no,
that's
no, no.
you
Anton actually,
Y'all are missing
Jess,
it.
this is actually a lie.
If you want to be a ballerina, if you want to be a veterinarian, do it. You just won't. He won't pay for it. That's
No,
right.
so-
and what I'm saying is, you don't have to pay for it, but damn daddy, you're not gonna talk to me no more.
No, but these
Yeah, but I mean, every parent has the right to choose how they're going to spend their
Oh,
money
this nigga named Boogie or Buggy. I just peeped this, man. But
on a kid. So if a parent says, hey, listen, I'm going to pay for your school, but only if you're going to be a lawyer. And the kid turns around, you're like, hey, daddy, I don't want to be a lawyer. I want to be a teacher. The parent has the right to say, hey, listen, if you're going to be a
Facts.
teacher, you're going to pay for your own school. The
Facts.
parent has that right. Because the parent did
Facts.
say,
Why would I sit over there and pay for something, man, that ain't gonna benefit you in the long run because you want it, nigga? Please, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn what none of these hoes talking about. You feel me? I'm gonna support something that's gonna really benefit you. You know what I'm saying in the long run. You know what I mean? Not no damn being no damn teacher. Shit, I don't give. What are you talking about, nigga? You teach your own kids, nigga.
I'm never going to pay for you to go to school. No, I'll pay for school if you're going to be a lawyer.
On my mama, I'm with
Building
that.
your online business?
I'm with that. You ain't lying.
Go to Wix.com and set up your
lying.
So the child, which at some most times when it comes to college, most kids are adult age, they have the right to say, okay, daddy, I will go to school to be a lawyer, you can pay my tuition. Or they can say no, pursue their degree as a teacher, but the parent is not obligated to pay the tuition. I agree with that part.
he's consistent with that because he said fuck your dreams, and I remember that the same way I remember he said fuck them kids.
This is why the black community is
He's been consistent with that because I remember he said fuck your dreams. You need to do
This
what
is
you
why
need
the
to
black
do.
community is last. Our only dream is some type of
Oh my god, the black
entertainment.
community. What?
This
There's
is
no white
why
dancers.
other cultures have way more going on. They
Other
are
cultures are not
dominating
dancing.
industries because they are bred for it. They're bred to dominate those industries.
And
They don't have a
White
choice.
culture.
Y'all be such in this weird bubble that y'all think this is why we can't get ahead. Force your kids to do something in a specific industry, like every other culture does.
Hey Molly.
Put them in a STEM field. Stop trying to make them be an athlete or a rapper or some type of jigaboo entertainer. Put them in something where they can compete
She's funny. What is a jigaboo entertainer? That's funny.
with the rest of the world. Or we're always going to be laughing.
Molly,
And y'all are always going to be crying about how white people aren't letting us get ahead.
Nobody's
But we're
talking about
pushing
white
our
people.
kids into retarded things. I'm sorry.
Hey Molly, did you do did you do a job that your parents told you to do?
If they got shit, hey man, if they got the talent for it and you investing in it, you know what I'm saying? Just like for instance, I mean, let's keep this shit real, man. I'm getting tired of you stupid ass. I mean, let's keep this shit real. Let's use Venus and Serena pops, right? All right, he got that black blood in him. Okay, he looked at it. He like, you know what? I'm gonna invest. And you gonna be some tennis players, right? Boom, made them successful, mentality wise, physical wise, right? All physicality wise, all that. One of the best tennis players in the women's sport of tennis, right? And then that has opened up other opportunities. They chilling right now, ain't they? They doing what they want, ain't they? Huh? They part owners of the Miami Dolphins, ain't they? You know what I'm saying? So when you talking about no, why not? You could push them whatever you want them to do, especially if it's going to equal to something that's going to benefit in the long run. You could push them to anything that you want them to do. You know what I'm saying? Being an athlete, that's a field that's paying. You know what I'm saying? STEM, if they want to push them to STEM, push them in STEM. If you wanted to be a doctor, push them to be a doctor. You could push your kid to be whatever you wanted to be, as long as it benefits you, benefits them in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, what your jigaboo ass doing right now? You giving the people entertainment. Did your parents want you to go ahead and be on YouTube talking to some other niggas? You feel me? In regards to what some other niggas doing with their kids, that they want you to do that on the panel? Okay. I mean, so we can talk about it in all type of ways if you want to, nigga. If it's gonna benefit you, benefit your kids in the long run by committing, because regardless what the commitment that it takes to be great in anything, you're gonna have to be a part of that percentile, that small percentile. So is you gonna push your kids to do that? No, you're not. A lot of y'all not. A lot of y'all lazy. It takes a level of commitment on a daily to do something great. It's like even studying to be a lawyer or a doctor. You think they can just study minimally and, and everything gonna go to their favor? No, you got to put some work in to be good at what you do. You got to put some work in. So we ain't trying to hear none of that. So talk about the work ethic that these kids need to have. Talk about the work ethic. Because that's what a lot of these kids is missing. Work ethic, the discipline, the structure, nigga. So we could talk about that. Talk about that. Talk about the traits that's needed to be built in order to go ahead, you feel me, and end up being successful in whatever field that they choose to be, nigga. So when you talk about entertainment, yeah, nigga, you should be trying to push your kid to be no goddamn rapper or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Entertainer, but shit, nigga, as an entertainer though, when you look at the streamers and all this shit that's entertaining these niggas, how much they getting paid? Okay. Shit, if you want them to be one of these little streamers, man, you can teach them how to go ahead and have that entertainment bone in their body. Man, anything that's gonna go benefit them in the long run, shit, go ahead. Go ahead. I ain't trying to hear about what these hoes talking about. Nigga, that shit, yeah, like when people talk about all, like, look, there's always possibilities that you can do. Everybody in the black community ain't pushing their kids to be no damn athlete. Now, do I believe that they should go ahead and be into some type of sports growing up? Absolutely. Absolutely. Some of the best people that I know in the fields that you talk about outside of athletics, they participated in athletics as an adolescent, my nigga, because of all the life lessons that they learned by participating in those sports, my nigga. So don't just be talking out your ass just to be talking.
Did you do the
Fatty,
same?
what was your original point? What was your original
Yes,
point?
I did.
Huh?
Answer.
No.
Because Fatty was making a point and then he stopped saying it. What he
Yeah,
was saying.
my point.
Why is homie name Fat?
My point was
down.
my point was the question, right? Because probably it's fine. I'm not even because I don't want to fight with her. Did you pave your way? Did you create who went on Daniel's and what he did, or did your parents decide that for you?
My parents didn't pay for me to do anything. They didn't have.
Wait a minute.
No, listen. My parents didn't have the resources to be able to pay for me to do things. It's a difference, okay? So I have resources that my parents didn't have. But at the same time, they did direct me in a certain way because the requirement was to ultimately for me to become an engineer. He didn't have the resources to be able to pay for me to go to college. He didn't have, but he did make some sacrifices earlier in life in which I had the opportunity to go to private school for 2 years of middle school before I went back to high school. But that was just to save me from the hood because we was raised in an environment that even though I had two parents, that it was still, you know what I'm saying, a lot of influences that was around me. And so he wanted me to experience life around other people and other cultures that then thought differently. And we had to wear a tie. And so it was really just a way for him to change my mentality towards how I viewed myself versus telling me where it is that I was supposed to go. But my parents never paid for my education. My parents never put any stipulations on me because they didn't have anything to tie me, right? So what they did was they set the foundation for how we get married, you know what I'm saying, our cultural norms. We don't have children out of wedlock. We make sure that we marry anybody that we have children with before we have, you know, and all of that. And so, you know, those were the things that they instilled in me.
So just to clarify, it's not about the money. It's not about the values and the mindset and all that. It's just about the money. If you pay
No,
bills,
it's not about the money. What we are taught, what I'm taught in my culture,
But you
is
said
that you seek
back.
you seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and everything else will be added unto you.
I don't know how they can't understand what he's saying.
While you were enjoying the house all to yourself, your neighbor saw everything. But hey, at least your shave is smooth. Shake Hydro Silk has 5 curve sensing blades that follow your body, even your knee. They're smooth, then there's Shake Hydro Silk.
When I wanted to get out there, I found you. You gave me room for my toes so I could
found
stay
some shoes,
comfortable.
nigga.
You know, it's like they want him to raise his kids, because at the end of the day, they are really talking about the way he raises his kids, because he's saying he's going to be steadfast, and he's saying if he's trying to raise his kids a certain way and the kids want to go in a different direction, he's going to stop taking care of them, because if the kid is not going to listen to me, they shouldn't come to me for resources. That's what he's,
when they get older, they want to bullshit, let them fail.
So if you have kids and you want to raise them in a certain way, but they refuse to listen because, you know, we know all teenagers, when they become 16, 17, 18, they don't want to listen to their parents because they believe they are adults too. He's saying once the kid stops listening and doesn't listen to his ways, he's going to stop taking care of the kids. That's all he's saying. And I agree.
That the money comes along with the purpose that is instilled in you, that is also covered by you according to your culture and your parents and your community. So we pass down traditions, and that is the way that we do things. We are, for example, I'll give you an example, because y'all keep talking about money. We are okay. We are okay with our daughters wanting to be wives or wanting to be stay-at-home mothers. We have no problem with that. And that's my thing. When you say stuff like, oh, it's just all about the money, or you using examples like Angelina Jolie and shit like that, that doesn't mean anything to me, because I'm okay if my daughter decides that she just wants to be a stay-at-home mother to her husband. She is taught all of the things that it takes in order to be a good wife. She knows how to make things from scratch. She knows how to care for people. She is very much in tune with God. She very much prays over me before I leave out of the house. And that is what I'm saying. Y'all keep saying stuff that don't resonate with me because y'all keep tying it back to money because I have resources. No, it's not about the money at all. It's about staying within the parameters of what I set up my daughter to do. And if she goes outside of it, then she will be held accountable for it.
Yeah.
Wait, you said we're it about money, but your whole premise was that I got the money. If you don't do what I say, you don't get the money.
That's correct. That's an inheritance. Okay, I have a specific group of things that is okay for her to do. As long as she operate within my covering, she is fine. The minute that she decides that she want to go outside of my covering and she want to step outside and do what she want to do, then she lose that inheritance. She lose my covering. She lose everything that comes along with that. And she's not going to do that.
Does she lose?
I definitely agree with him. Kids, I mean, these days, parents, the way they raise kids,
let them fail.
Like, they make kids their friends. It's like
you grown.
You're the parent. They are the child.
If I raised you a certain type of way, you wanted to go against that and be on some bullshit. What the fuck I look like supporting bullshit? See, that's the problem with you, mother man.
Once they forget that difference, they're gonna walk all over you. And some people let them. But he's saying, my child is going to know I'm the father. I get the resources. I get the parameters of how she's going to live her life as long as she's under my roof. If she doesn't, no provision. That's all he's saying.
Who's her father? Okay,
exactly. That was the point.
It depends on what she decides to do. If you do something that is completely against what I believe in, and I won't, then you will absolutely
that's beyond control.
If you do something, if you do something that I think that is reprehensible, you absolutely will.
Wow.
Okay, so the question is why? Well, one second. One second. One second, please.
I don't get it.
AQ, let me just ask a question. This is $1 million question.
Household.
I don't get it.
No,
you're gonna
hey,
stop
friends.
in your daughter's life if she doesn't.
Hey, Jess, 1 second. Jess,
I understand cutting her off financially, but you're saying you're gonna cut her off just in general if she don't live her life the way you want to. If it's not anything, whatever you say, egregious.
You guys should understand Kumar. You should understand Kumar.
Jess, you forgot the original point. So why is Dr. Umar Johnson wrong?
Yeah, you should understand Dr. Umar.
Why is Dr. Umar Johnson wrong?
No, Dr. Umar is wrong because he's bringing it out in public. That's why he's wrong. He's talking about his issues with his baby mamas, with his daughters, in public, on a public social media platform.
He tried to do damage
Anton
control.
was saying.
Umar.
Don't talk about your family issues in public.
For taking it off.
Hold on. Let me answer this question.
Why is he wrong?
I'm gonna say it again for the people in the back because it's almost like y'all not listening.
Yeah.
It is a difference in raising a daughter according to your standards versus coming into her life at 22 fucking years old.
Baby daddy.
Okay? I don't know why y'all can't put that two together. If I've raised her in the admonition of myself, according to what God has given me, and she has been under my covering, provided for, fed her, clothed her, been there for her, picked her up, all of the things, versus a person that is talking to his daughter through the fucking internet and has never actually seen her as a baby, it is a big difference.
Yes.
Please.
I agree with him. So, for those of you who don't know, Dr. Umar has been going through it with his baby mamas and his daughters coming out saying he didn't take care of them, but he's been going through it on the social media. So people are reacting to it, but they're trying to, conflict that issue of Dr. Umar Johnson with the way Anton Daniels raises his kids. But anyway, the video is 42 minutes.
Man, can't no BZ tell no other dude how to raise his child because you see such. You ain't even got the decency to go ahead and get on your phone outside of the camera. Your dumb ass looking hella stupid on the phone. Y'all supposed to be having a conversation. So I know what type of BZ you is anyway. You understand me? Like shit, like you, like I always got to have a opinion in what they think and believe that you should do. Oh, what you doing? What you doing with your? How was you raised? And how is that working out for you? What's your results, motherfucker? What's your results? Where your good work at? Where your fruits at? Get out of here with that. I always want to sit over there and talk about some shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I tell y'all all the time. Like, about what no BZ talking about, especially on what I'm doing. If I raise my daughter to be a fucking lawyer, you know what I'm saying, and she wanted to do some, you know what I'm saying, in my eyes, that's morally wrong. If I don't want to fuck with her, I don't have to fuck with her. It's just like that. If I want to disown her, I can do that. Who the fuck is you to tell me what I can and can't do, bitch? What is we talking about here, man? Who is you to tell me? If I raise my daughter or my son a certain type of way, I was in it from the beginning to the ninth inning. And I said, hey, if you want this, you got to do this. If you don't, you got to handle it on your own. I don't have to support nothing that I choose not to support. If they want to go their own way and find their own way in life, that's fine. But do what it says, your own way. So figure out how to accomplish that in your own way. Because daddy don't support it, my G. You know what I'm saying? You doing something that's not going to benefit you in the long run, Pops ain't going to support that, my G. It's not. Now, if you're doing something that me personally, if you're doing something that's going to benefit you in the long run, that's going to, you know what I'm saying? You need a little support, I got you. And I'm talking about as when we talking about getting to that 18, 19. See, that's the problem. You motherfuckers want to give these kids choices and shit. These kids need guidance, assistance, leadership. But you talking about choices. They get all the choices. They get all the choices except go to the public school, which don't do shit for them. I said it again. They got all the choices in the world except wanted to go to the public school or not. that don't do shit for them. I'll leave that at that. Because you know I can go a whole lot deeper into that conversation, but I won't. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. We gone.